So what happened last time was that you were about to run over a very tall gray woman before your car fell through a world and ended up somewhere.
Oh yeah, we did the time warp.
We
Yeah,
didn't. We went oof.
yeah. But both of you awaken and inside a poor crashed car that which one of you owned the car?
That's me.
It definitely wasn't mine. We
Yeah,
carpooled. It's fine. It's a shitty old car. It'll be fine.
Fuck you. That was my
you know,
favorite.
maybe that'd be true if
It's
the
a
car
shitty
wasn't
old car.
sideways in a yellow hallway.
Denny
Uh,
out here saying, "Yeah, it'll be fine." Me, it is not fine.
I guess I try to climb out of the car.
alright, you do you just climb over Liam?
Is he up?
Is he? Liam, are you
Probably.
awake?
Can't imagine any of us are going to be standing still after that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're awake.
Well, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. So
Yeah, we
if
need to
you're
go.
not getting the fuck out of Dodge first, like I'm climbing over your half dead body.
How rude. Let's go. Fuck out.
Alright,
Get the fuck out of it. Let's
you
go.
crawl through what remains of the broken windshield, and I'd say you look around, but the only real place you can look is just down this infinitely long yellow hallway. It stretches on, and it's lit up intermittently by lights you can't really. It's lights that don't really come from anywhere. It's just it emanates from the walls.
Bum, bum,
Sure.
bum. Oh, what's straight ahead of us?
Hallway.
Run.
We continue down the hallway, I guess.
You
Oh,
run
we're
down the
running? I feel
hallway.
like we shouldn't use our energy like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Uh, alright,
Go
you run down the
jog
hallway for
light.
I
This
like
is me
honestly,
that.
like,
sprinting down that hallway.
Liam, you've been running for a fair bit. Like, if you had to mentally count it, it's at least been 1 or 2 miles, but you
See,
don't.
that's nice, but I'm built different.
Yeah, you don't really feel hungry. You don't really feel thirsty. You're just going.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god, we can just
Do
keep
I have a
going?
gun? Can I shoot myself in the head?
You do not have a gun. One of you has a very large stick. One of you roll me. One of you
Stick.
roll me a d12.
Danny.
I'll do it. That's fun.
I would like to stab myself in the throat.
How do I roll a d12 on this again?
Slash roll 1d12. Space between roll and
Okay.
1d12.
Get the fuck out of bed. Go.
That was an S. Boom.
Six.
Hey, let's go! It's a 6.
Ooh, that's fun. Both of you kind of, the hallway eventually ends into one singular door, and it looks like one of those, like, uh, sliding glass doors you'd see at a hospital or something. Is that the only thing you can do?
Oh, open the door.
Yep. You walk in, and it's this small, dark room. Uh, in it is, like, uh, a set of, like, clear, like, it looks like audience bleachers for a live show. And, across from it is just a stage. There's, like, you would almost call them cameras if they weren't just, like, facsimiles of cameras. It's like somebody saw a camera and made the worst version if they could in Blender. It's like a box next and attached to it a smaller box.
Oh, I get it. So it's like a toddler's rendition of what a camera looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a TV studio. Like there's a small stage, there's bleachers across like from the stage. And
I see
just
we
on the
found where
bleachers just this little
Megami
sign,
lives.
please sit down for the show, but it's like yeah, you know,
I
that's
will
all it
stand,
says. Please
thanks.
sit down for the show.
I will
Well,
stand, thanks.
I'm gonna sit down for the show because at this point my life has gone so topsy turvy that if I'm gonna die, You know?
I will stand, thanks.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. You know what? Just fucking grab me if anything happens. Grab me.
Alright. You sit down on the bleachers, and a light, just a stage light from somewhere, shines onto the stage as it sounds like a theme tune, but horribly distorted and unrecognizable. Actually, never mind. It might be, you know, it's like you're 99% sure it's like some form of the Seinfeld theme song. Just came out, by the way.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
But from like off stage, from doors you didn't see before, like several like blurry figures come out. Like they're humanoid-esque, but they're all blurry as if they're kind of out of focus, and they keep jerking around as if they're kind of puppets without strings.
Not the shadow people.
Huh.
And uh just they start putting on some type of show, honestly. It's you see one of the figures like push over another one like really roughly, and like they all pause, and from a TV prompter you just see I had a symbol to show you. Uh oops. Here we go. Look at this symbol list. The top
Oh, I
symbol,
recognize the first one.
the top symbol,
Uh,
flashes on the cue card.
Um,
I instantly
gasp.
implode.
I'm gonna assume that's gasp. I gasp.
You gasp.
I gasp.
Uh, Almost like instantly, like the figures all seem to like twitch as if they're angry, and both of you just have like a
Oops.
blast of static fill your minds.
Okay, wrong one.
Roll me one. Let's be polite. Both of you roll me a con check.
Listen, dude, I'm trying.
Well, he doesn't want to be here. This is very concerning. I succeed.
Aha! I don't.
All right. Okay, Jude, you just take let's see. Uh, take 2 damage.
Ow!
Wow, that's not good. I
I
don't
take
have a
that
lot
to
of that.
luck, right?
Let's see. Uh, the figures retake their position on stage, except this time, the sheen shifts probably to the next program, you assume, and you see it's just one figure on stage. It's like miming holding a microphone, and it speaks into it, but only just this hideous screaming comes out. But all of a sudden, like, he starts for a little bit, stops, and kind of gestures towards the audience, and
Does he look like he's holding for laughs?
yeah, it looks like he's holding for
I
something.
laugh.
Uh, you see, the first symbol. You laugh, and the stage lights up, and no
Oh,
blast of
okay.
static has happened this time.
I know a failing stand-up comedian when I see one.
You see, like the figure on stage where they walk back into the door and look almost affronted at you before. As much as a jerky, incoherent figure can, or retreats back.
You're a hack, buddy. No, I'm
So
kidding.
the first symbol means laugh, motherfucker.
I don't know if that. I don't know what the first symbol was. Well, I don't know actually, because they
Uh,
didn't get a teleprompter for that one.
it was laughter. You just got it right before I could say it.
Yeah,
Ah.
cause Brian said you see the first. I was like, it's the first one.
Oh, sorry. I
That's
didn't mean
fine.
to
That
interrupt.
happens. Anyway,
I was like, this sounds like a stand-up routine.
all of this, more figures come out this time. and uh, you see him act out this almost heinous act of violence. It's just this dude's going on a rampage. He's snapping necks, or pretending to anyway, stabbing people. But then all of a sudden, as he mimes chopping off the head of another incoherent figure, he turns. Everyone else gets up from where they were, and they take a bow together. And you see the second symbol flash on.
Uh,
Oh,
cheer?
no, that's a clap. Stand up and clap.
Yeah, cheer. So stand up and clap,
All
right?
right,
That's a cheer.
yeah. Both of you stand up and clap, and it's as if you press play on the video. Like they go back to like bowing, one at a time. They do it in pairs and all at once, and they retreat back into the stage.
I'm glad they're having a good time.
I thought you
Uh,
didn't want to be here.
I don't want to be here, but I can respect that whatever these horrible, ghoulish abominations are, they're trying to put on a good show.
Okay.
uh, the next group of people, indistinct figures come out, and it looks like they're setting up some kind of like TV set. Like there's a facsimile of a couch, what looks like a tree, even though it's just like a rectangular log and a green like square on top of it. But you see one of them, they're holding like boxes, or one of them trips, and like you see like the rest of the actors on stage start heckling him, and you see the third symbol flash on.
Boo. We boo.
Uh,
Both of you start booing, and the stage lights up in green again.
Oh, thank God.
yes,
We
thank
figured it
God.
out. We figured it out.
All the actors on stage, they kind of line up together, bow one more time, and they leave out the door again. Except this time they leave it open.
Well,
Well,
guess we're leaving.
bum, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum.
All right.
And now we know what those symbols mean.
Nigerundayo, Smokey.
Uh, uh. Oh, that means I can remove that encounter too. You've gone through one of the guaranteed encounters.
Yay.
All right, but
I'm proud
as
of
you
us. We
exit
did
out,
it.
you're back into the endless hallway. One of you roll me a 1d2. Okay, actually, Liam, you do it for me this time since Jude did it last time.
All
Hey.
right. What is it, a 1d20?
1d12.
Oh, 12. 3.
3.
Not a 3.
Both of you come up at another door. It looks like a door you would see at like a doctor's office, complete with like a little plaque on the front that just doctor, and the rest of it is just scratched out.
All right.
Hi.
Not a good sign.
Knock, 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 knock.
You knock on the door and you hear the sound of like a buzzer buzzing, and you hear the door unlocking.
He opens the door. Interns first.
Uh, right.
What?
You walk
No.
into no.
What the fuck? No.
Okay, you're not
That's
interested.
evil. That's
No
so
pay for
fucking
you?
evil. You are so evil.
I'm fucking with you, Danny. I just thought it'd be funny to say. We're obviously walking in together.
I'm filing my nails as this is happening, by the way. So imagine me looking up to my chair.
You see
Interns
what
first.
it looks like just a normal doctor's office, but like just it looks like a waiting room. There's chairs, small end tables. There's a rack of magazines on the side. You hear like a muffled like just terrible elevator music playing from somewhere. There's one more door, except it really doesn't have a handle or hinges. And there's a counter set into the wall with tempered glass leading to like a small dark chamber with no doors or windows. From a quick cursory examination, you see that there's a sign-in sheet and a pen with a few empty slots towards the bottom of the page.
I sign in with huge anus.
Alright, you sign in with huge anus.
Huge anus.
Both of you roll me a listen check.
Everybody roly, 32. I barely succeed.
What the fuck? Where am
We're in hell.
I? We're not in hell. We're in limbo.
We're in hell.
We're in
Alright.
limbo.
After you sign in your name, from
Stop. I'm still trying to roll my listen. How do I, what? Why is it oh. Oh, okay. I get it. I'm just bad. I'm just bad, dude. I don't hear shit.
Sign in as Mike Oxford.
Dude, you're too distracted by the terrible campy elevator music. You're trying to read one of the magazines, but it doesn't make sense.
The matter, kid? Never been to.
You see an image that might vaguely be the Queen of England. You picked up a copy of the Daily Mail. Whoops.
Oh no.
It's next to all these other incomprehensible magazines, but it's just as stupid.
Arguably the worst thing you could have picked up.
Liam, meanwhile, you hear that there's from behind what you can only assume is the office door, there's this indistinct whispering. It's growing louder, and you hear footsteps approaching the door.
I'm going to sit in the waiting room and wait.
It gets closer.
Does not seem like something we can fight.
And closer.
It's fine.
And all of a sudden, it stops right next to the door, and you hear just a nice,
I write
pleasant...
my name as very good worker.
As you, as the footsteps stop at the door, there's a sudden moment of silence where even the music cuts out, and you just hear, like, a quite pleasant, like, you would call it the most secretary voice you've ever heard. Eugenus. Eugenus. The doctor will see
that's
you
me.
now.
He looks at Jude. Well, it's been nice, kid. Find the exit.
About things, and the door just bursts open, and it's this... It's not a doctor. Let me tell you that up front. But...
He could be a doctor.
The Eldritch one.
It appears vaguely like a surgeon. There's blue scrubs, and there's a face mask and a hairnet on it.
Hey, I played this for the Baldur's Gate.
So, like, its form is just blurry and constantly twitching. It has multiple limbs, I should mention. And each of them are holding its scalpel, syringes, one's holding a pair of scissors. And its voice is distorting. It's like, huge anus, the doctor is here. Line up for your injection. And you see, like, an arm line up to you with, like, just this blue liquid inside of it. This is a combat encounter, by the way.
Yeah, I do not think that is blue Gatorade. I get ready to fight.
I forget how you roll for initiative in this game, so I'm gonna say you two go first.
Yeah. I would like to scream and cry because I don't know what else to do in this game.
You can try to
I have a
punch
gun.
it.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Without
punch
gun
it in the
is
face.
powerless.
Alright.
Actually, is there a point where like the mechanical arm and the non-mechanical stuff meets up?
Yeah, you want to try breaking off an arm?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch it like right. I just want to break the arm. I don't want to like do anything with it. I just want to make sure he cannot use the arm.
Alright, give me a brawl. Mr. Gamer's gonna try to dodge.
And the man, ooh, 21. It's a success.
He failed his dodge check. Roll me your, brawl damage. I think it's just a 1d3 at the moment.
Ooh.
Because I don't think you have a damage bonus. Yeah, you don't.
Are we doing it by the roll d6? It's 1d3, right? So
yeah,
are
1d3.
We doing it by, are we doing roll d6 half?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
So 2.
2. All right. You aim for one of its arms, and you kind of get like you grab it like at a faint joint area, and it's like a doll's arm. You manage to rip it off, and you notice you rip off an arm that was holding like a scalpel.
Oh.
But you have attained a knife small. That does is a scalpel a small or a medium knife, do you think? It's like a small knife,
Small.
right?
Small. It is
Yeah.
incredibly small. It is the
Scalpel
smallest of
tiny.
knives. It is a powerful knife because it is very sharp. But
But you have obtained a knife I will give you now. It is a scalpel. I spelled scalpel wrong. Whoops. But it does 1d4.
All right. I do appreciate that it went along with you, Janus. We got to get our yucks where we can.
You gotta find your last one you can in
Exactly.
the signal room. Let's see. Jude, you're next. May I remind you, you
What?
have your big stick.
yeah, I'm gonna hit it with my big old bat.
Alright, it's gonna try to dodge. Give me a, roll your attack roll.
Is that brawl?
Yeah, it's, just click on, I gave you the weapon in your sheet, so you just have to click on it. Let's
I
see.
miss.
Well, you both failed, so... He failed his dodge check, and you failed your attack check.
Maybe
Ah,
he
yes.
dodges into the hit.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yes, 2 minute a rave strategy.
Yeah. You swing, you see him attempt to dodge, but you swing at one of his arms, you break off a few more. Roll 1d8. It's damage.
I thought it was 1d12.
No, it's 1d8, I'm sorry.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Was it? Was it always 1d8?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
fine. I feel like it was 1d12. My beliefs are shattered. 7.
Memories broken.
7. That is quite a lot. Does this dude have armor?
I've even forgotten
No, of
my
course not. He's
name.
a fucking doctor.
I don't know the season or what is the reason.
This scrub's wearing scrubs.
uh,
There will be blood as Jude beats him with a stick.
alright, you knock off more than a few arms now. And it's down to like only about 4 arms. There's one holding a scalpel, one holding a scissors. There's one holding a syringe, and I guess another
Well,
scalpel.
the arms that I knocked off, what do they have in it?
More syringes, more scissors. It's just a bunch of like medical stuff, really. Some more syringes with blue liquid shatter on the ground as you knock off
I am
arms.
tempted.
Right, but it is.
Can I take one? Is even one syringe still there, in full on the floor?
Yeah, but you can't grab it now.
There will be
Because you
blood.
did,
joy.
you did take your turn.
Okay.
All
Let's
any
see.
serotonin gone.
Wheel of names.
This is the Gaffigan guy.
Actually, what am I saying? You signed your name
I
first.
feel like every time I ask questions, people go quiet because they know whatever I'm asking is much more evil.
Yeah, you do tend to have some quite threatening shit.
Huge anus. This dude is coming after you, like, exclusively.
Coming.
It's time
Yeah,
for
well.
your shot. And you
Put
see,
it right
like,
in my
him
juice
hold
anus.
up the, like, syringe towards you. You can either dodge or fight back.
Dodge.
Alright, dodge it. Or attempt to
How do I
dodge,
do
anyway.
that? Oh, there we go. 48 barely.
48, so that's a regular success for you?
Yep.
You got a hard success, I'm sorry.
Ow, pain.
You're getting stabbed with the blue juice.
You try to dodge, but in your flailing, one of your arms gets grabbed, and just instantly, like, the blue goo is injected into you. Let's see.
Not the blue goo.
Oh, you take 4 damage.
I explode. Okay, so are we doing this to luck or are we doing this to hit points?
This is the hit point.
Oh, so I'm almost dead then.
Yes, because characters in Cthulhu are very fragile.
Because I thought it was luck first, then hit points.
No, it's just hit point.
Oh, I'm more than half dead.
What?
Because I already
You
took.
don't have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, we took the static. Remember?
No, I don't
You have
remember.
11 hit points. I have 11 hit points. How many do you have?
He also has 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Thankfully, you know what? Roll me a con check. As you feel the blue goo enter your bloodstream.
Don't stop me. Ooh, 10. That's a hyper success.
All right. You feel the blue goo burning in your veins, but you just say, "Nope, ignore it.
Oh.
Power through the pain." Uh,
I am built different.
Built for tough.
And a
Anyway,
truck that was
back to
built
Liam.
dodge stuff.
I think Liam took his turn first.
I'm gonna scalpel this dude in his face.
All right, do it.
Oh! Where's my scalpel? I don't think my thing is updated.
Oh, it's there. It's under melee weapons. It's just a 1d4. It's just a normal brawl. Actually, it's off your brawl roll.
There we go. All right. Brawl roll. Spiggity spoogity. 12.
12. Okay, you, as I roll for his dodge. As it turns out, doctors are bad at dodging. You hit him. 1d4.
2.
2. Alright, still going, but he's down to just 2 arms. One holding an empty syringe and another one holding a pair of scissors. But it's back to Jude.
I take a whack at him one more time.
Do it.
Rolling. Failing.
Well, let's see if he dodges anyway. Who knows? He might just fail his dodge roll. He did.
Oh my god.
Your flailing your stick is a success. 1d8.
4.
4. You taking your big stick you found in a random forest somewhere. You kind of whack him over the head. And you see, like,
That was a really good stick.
the figure start distorting more. It's like, the doctor's
Power big
office
stick.
is closed. Sorry. And, like, it bursts apart into static. But, that thing has perished. You have beaten, the doctor thing. And I will need
Can
a
I
sanity
please
check
try
from
to heal
both of you.
myself? Is there anything I can do to heal myself?
Yeah, it's a doctor's office. Doesn't it have bandages?
This is
Uh,
like a TV doctor's office.
They can have bandages. That's what's dramatic about doctor's offices and TV. People get hurt, they get wrapped in gauze.
Danny,
You
you're
walk
making
into after you defeat it, you walk into like the back room, which you kind of assume was like the operating room. There's like a singular like blue like surgeon's bed with like a lamp swinging over it. Uh,
Don't they have like the Outlast trials like medicine goo?
uh,
That
don't
game
really-
traumatizes me.
you see a bunch of like you know, there's things with like the cross on them, but it's just like they don't open. They're just boxes. But there is, unbelievably, a working coffee machine.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Like, that's the only thing in this fast meal of an office that is actually real. There's, like, little cups of milk next to it. There's a little, like, a plastic
what?
container of sugar.
Don't
I
drink the
make some
coffee.
coffee, and I
Don't
make an
drink the
extra
coffee.
cup for the go.
Alright, roll me a coffee,
Dude,
make coffee
that is
check.
poison coffee.
What is my make coffee check?
You have it. It's under arts and crafts.
Oh, arts and crafts.
It's right there. Make coffee.
Oh.
Oh, do you want to push your luck? Really make a good cup of joe?
I would really like to.
Alright, roll it again.
I am nothing without my coffee.
Do you want to spend What is that? You want to spend 9 luck just so you succeed at making a cup of coffee.
Yes, please!
Alright,
You better post both of those in quick succession like those actually came up.
you're now down to 56 luck. A lot of the buttons are labeled weirdly, some of them are labeled wrong. But, you make, how many cups of coffee did you want to make? Do you want to roll for
3.
each cup? Or
It was 3.
Alright, you make 3 cups of coffee. One for yourself, one for Liam, and one for the road.
Listen, my hands are shaky right now. Okay.
I wasn't judging.
But,
I
both
rolled
of
a
you get a
100.
cup of coffee.
Did you see it? Did you see my 100?
I'm very proud of you.
Did I win? Can I go home?
You now have 1 cup of coffee.
He curls up and starts sleeping very aggressively.
Well, actually, Jude has 2 cups of coffee, and, Liam, you have 1 cup of coffee.
Great. It's probably poisonous.
Maybe.
Well, you
We
don't know
continue
until
on.
you drink it.
Yeah, I won't be.
Well, you never know when a cup of caffeine might be useful.
You know what? Jude's going through it, so she drinks it. She
Alright,
takes a little sip.
you take a sip of your coffee, and honestly, it's pretty good. All things
Hell
considered.
yeah!
Fuck it. I'll take a sip. Does it heal me at all, or am I just fucked?
Unbelievably,
nice.
caffeine does make you feel a bit better. Both of you...
Thank God.
Let's see. Both of you roll me 1d2. Let's just,
1d2? What?
yeah, just, see how much you heal off the caffeine in your system.
1d2? What is that?
Just do it in chat. As I rearrange, the encounter list.
1.
Alright, hey, you get back 1 HP. It's better than none.
How much am I rolling?
Wouldn't that just be flip a coin? Heads
Yeah,
2,
flip a coin.
tails 1?
Heads 2, tails 1.
Because 1, that's just a coin, right?
Just a
I'm
coin
not
flip.
crazy.
What am I rolling?
If it landed in the middle, I get a bonus action.
Just roll a d6. 1 through 3 is 2, 4 through 6 is, 1 HP.
Three.
3, you get 2 back.
Yeehaw. Some good ass coffee, kid. Seems to be
Thanks.
healing my wounds physically.
We
The
ignore
fuck
the
isn't
part
that
where my
coffee,
hands were
kid?
shaking so much. You know, for a moment there, I saw my life flash before my eyes and the coffee cup just exploded. Burnt me to death. Don't know how I saw that. Anyways, we continue onwards.
Anyway, as both of you finally process, what you just fought, after sipping your cups of coffee, roll me a
Absolutely
sanity
fucked.
check.
Keep moving.
I feel like I
Sanity.
lost
I'm
sanity just
perfectly
for that 100.
fine. I'm perfectly fine. Eye twitches. Oh god, 61. I fail.
Once I was
Alright,
away.
let's see, how much sanity you lose? Jude, with the power of coffee, you are a-okay. You min-rolled the sand check. Good for you. You lose 1 HP, or 1 sanity.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh god.
it was a d6, and, you just got 1 point knocked off.
His eyes twitching a little bit. He's not having a good day.
It's just like home.
His eye creak. You hear his like neck creak as he turns and goes, "What the fuck do you mean by that?" No, haha. What do you mean?
Honestly,
Explain.
you know, the coffee, the offices,
No.
terrible
No,
things
no.
being forgotten.
Please tell me that was 2 out of 3.
That was not a guaranteed encounter.
Oh god damn it.
Jude, you're up next on your, on the 1d12 of chance.
I love 1d12. Hold on, that was the wrong one. I don't know how to. No, that's also the wrong one. Hold on.
So
I
the
just
way I've
gotta
been
find
doing
it.
this is that I
There
do have
is
an encounter table, but as you go through
5.
more of the which one did you get?
5.
5. Uh, let's see. Uh, there's another room this time, but unlike all the other ones, this one is actually cracked open a little bit.
I knock on the door and say, "Coffee delivery!"
Alright, as you knock on the door, it kind of, with like a slow creak, it opens.
I pull out my gun.
You don't have a gun.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
It's this.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
The room opens into this cavernous, but mostly empty room. It has like oddly shaded pink walls and a brown carpet. I say
Blech.
mostly empty because at the far side of the room is just this. There is just a dead body there.
There's a what?
There's a dead body there, but unlike all the other ones you see, it's not fused into the wall.
Huh.
But they're dressed in kind of dark overalls, but there's like just from where you are at the doorway, you can see there's a gun in his hand and kind of like just a massive fan of brown dried blood on the wall behind them.
Just want you to know this
God.
remake of Persona 4 sucks. Don't like it.
You don't like Persona 4 Golden?
No. I'm not here for Persona 4 Platinum. If this is what we're getting, I think I'll skip that one.
I would tell you guys to make a sanity check, but honestly, you guys have seen more than enough to be
Much worse.
desensitized to a body.
Yeah, way fucking worse than that today.
Yeah, well, if you slowly approach the body, but this man is very dead. As the
Do we know
massive
him?
no, but there is a patch for some company called the Afer Institute on the sleeve.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, I take it.
You take the patch on his clothing?
Yeah, fuck this
Yeah.
dude. I want the patch.
Alright, roll me a strength check. Meanwhile, Liam, you notice more that there's a gun in his right hand.
Gib.
Alright,
How many bullet?
I don't know, roll me a luck check.
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of 45 cal. I actually don't know where my luck thing is. Where is that?
Your luck value currently is 55 and
55?
no, 53.
Up on the inside. 41.
41. So that is a regular success. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just examining the gun. Let's see how much firearms.
Hey, no bullets. I'm going on strike.
How much firearms knowledge do you have? What's your firearms skill? 40. I'd
Handgun,
say you know
40.
enough. It is a handgun, yes, but it is no make or model that you know. It's not Colt. It's not any other gun company.
Yes.
You only know
Blamco,
Colt?
my
I
favorite.
only know Colt.
Colt, Remington, Browning.
H&K.
Are the you know the one?
Winchester, the
Are
Winchester
they
Rifle
still alive?
Company. They are still in business.
Yeah.
They are
Okay,
under
cool.
the Remington name now, though.
Oh shit, we should have gone to the Winchester Mystery House.
Winchester Mystery House is fucking boring.
It really is. It is a tourist trap, but it is... Yeah, it's a tourist.
I like architecture.
Yeah,
That shit is
it's
not
a fun piece of
haunted
art.
at all.
But,
I
there's...
want to live in a Tudor.
There's... You see a manufacturer's stamp on, like, the... I was about to say handle? Whatever, there's a manufacturer stamp that reads...
The grip.
Yeah, that's the one, thank you. It just reads, like, Delmont Armory, like...
Oh.
And it has a round size of 8.75 millimeter.
That's a weird caliber.
Indeed. You had a regular success. You pop open the chamber. It's a revolver with space for 7 rounds. And there's 3 rounds in the gun.
I search him for more bullets. Everybody carries more bullets.
Alright, roll me a spot hidden. You're just
I'm
turning
actually
over his
pretty good at
pockets.
that. 32.
32, is that a success?
Yes.
Let's see, roll me another luck check.
Alrighty, that is 41.
41, another regular success? Yeah. You find 2 more rounds. It brings you up to 5.
5.
Yay!
You
I
use
love
those
bullets.
things sparingly.
It has,
I
it
emptied
has the
into the
damage
wall.
stats of a 9mm revolver. 9mm revolver. I will give you, does
8.75
1d10
more. What
damage.
is
It has a
my
range
HP?
of 15 yards, although I don't really care about ranges.
Bang!
And you can fire it up to 3 times per round. Yep.
Alrighty.
By the way, did you ever roll me that strength check to tear that? Oh, you did. You tear the patch off. You now have a patch that says Aether Institute with the plus bonus of desecrating a dead body. But
Fuck this dude. He's never gonna be found.
in doing so, when you
kick
rip
his
off the
dumbass
patch, you
ball
kind
off.
of jerk his body, and like a slip of paper that you didn't really see before in his coat pocket, kind of is revealed to you. It
How?
is very bloodied, but
I eat it. Brain.
you eat it
Sustenance.
without even reading
No.
it.
No.
It tastes like copper.
Grain is sustenance.
You're not hungry. You're not even
I'm going
thirsty.
I know he's not acting. No, he's not actually gonna eat it.
But there's your bloody note.
What does it say? Doobie doobie. Aether research log day, whatever the fuck. Can't escape, can't find way back. Library is the only way out. Screens and tapes. Right tape? Question mark? Must be a code. The laugh symbol. Applause. Good. Worthy. Laugh. It means laugh. Laugh. Gray woman stalks. No sense. Found twice. Whatever the fuck that is. Seen 3 times must mean something. On tape with grass. Why is it puzzled? I hate puzzles. Okay, I'm fine. Link connect humans maybe. Forest. Human forest. Is that? No, that is a different one. Human forest, maybe a human place. I don't know. No
What
way
about
home. I
bear
won't be a part
forest?
of this place. Forgive me. He killed himself. Okay.
Proud of him.
Anyways, I need someone who's smarter than me to figure out that stuff.
All right.
Unfortunately, I'm taking a sabbatical from puzzles.
This body's the only thing you're gonna find in this room.
Unfortunately, I'm taking a sabbatical from all puzzles.
As
I don't want to. I don't want
they replace things in the counter table.
I believe in you. All of the puzzles on your own. I'm proud of
to.
you.
So, dude, you remember the orb puzzle?
Yes.
Do you remember the orb?
I'm going to get popcorn and watch you try to solve this. I am going to have a wonderful time.
All right, but speaking of wonderful time, Liam, it's your turn to roll to encounter table with mystery.
Roll the line. 11.
11.
Please, Mr. DM, I just want to leave.
All of a sudden, all the lights in the hallway flicker out.
I light my way with the muzzle flash.
Let's see. Ironically, you do have a flashlight in your inventory.
Yeehaw.
Isn't that unironically?
Yeah, you're right. You flick on your flashlight, and the area is entirely new to you. Like, instead of the bright yellow wallpaper you've been accustomed to, it's like dull gray walls,
Oh,
floors,
it
and
got worse.
ceiling.
We
And
got teleported.
you just see a bunch of like it's still a hallway, mind you, but there's a bunch of turns and bends to it now. Like you just see a 90-degree turn ahead, and peeking around it, you see like an intersection that goes in different ways, and both of you surmise that you've been transported into some type of maze thing.
Fuck it, we go the same way. But you know what? I keep hitting the wall. I make little hole in wall. This is how I track where am.
All right, give me a navigate roll with advantage, Jude. Oh, it's just you hit the roll, you add one bonus die, and
Do I need to? Do I really need to?
well,
Do I
not
have
anymore.
What'd you roll?
Roll a 2.
Hmm?
That's an extreme success. Uh, using your method, you manage to find a door that leads you right back into the yellow corridor.
Yeah.
As you turn to close the door behind you, you see like right before you close it, you see what looks like a long hand connected from elbow to elbow for like a second before you just shut the door.
No thanks.
The gray woman, like, what the fuck was that?
If I miss Slumberman, I'm not here for it. Please leave.
You cleared that room without any major problem.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Boop, boop. Alright, Jude, it's your turn. 1d12 on the encounter table.
6.
6. You guys are really unlucky. Uh,
I'm going to eat my skin soon.
you notice that, the hallway, it starts getting shorter. And,
Hmm.
you see that eventually it tapers off into this, like, really, really long, staircase that only leads up.
Sure.
Alright. You ascend.
Bum 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 bum.
Uh, this takes
Do you
you.
think this is the stairway to heaven or hell?
Probably hell.
You
Might
know,
be
like
going
that
down,
one
though.
painting where it's like stairs, but every which direction. Would you really know you're going downwards if you were upside down and you just didn't know?
It's true when I snap my neck and die instantly.
Uh, as you climb, it's been about 20 minutes. Like, you're guessing you've climbed up, like, at least, like, 30 stories.
That's not great.
Uh, both of you roll me a con check.
Hey, and we're going strong here.
Uh,
I would like to double down.
alright, double down.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Uh, for a second, Jude, like, it's gotten so monotonous that, like, you almost, like, miss a step when it suddenly changes in height.
Hmm.
But, like, you start falling backwards, but, like, there's no handrail, but, like, you slam your hands on the side of the walls, and, like, you
I
stop
don't know
yourself.
how. I have coffee.
Like, sheer force of will.
I got coffee, a baseball bat on my pant loop. Just it's
Doing your
a
best.
tree that's basically a baseball bat on my pant loop.
My bro was hiking up, singing "Push It to the Limit."
A patch in a pocket.
Uh, as you're climbing up, 20 more minutes pass. The corridor is getting narrower and narrower from the sides, to the point where, like, you have to walk, like, single file behind each other. Who is first in line? Who do you think would be first?
I'm going to be a good boss and climb first.
Alright, Jude, you feel a tap on your shoulder as you're climbing.
I throw coffee behind me.
Uh, alright, you throw coffee behind you. Uh, alright, yeah, that's the encounter.
What an
How much
incredibly
damage do you think
powerful
hot
defense.
coffee would do to someone?
It depends. Is it like, is there thermal like dynamics in this universe?
I'm gonna say inexplicably, it's still warm.
I was like, if that coffee is still like hot as it's made, it will do 3rd-degree burns.
Alright, let's see. Looks at list of poisons.
Like that shit will cause skin graft damage.
Alright, oh yeah, you're right. McDonald's, grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, just roll me 1d10 for just the audacity, just chuck it over your shoulder the minute you feel something.
That's the right thing to do in this situation. I have another go! You thought I had one weapon, bitch! I had 3!
Alright,
Anyways,
see.
1d10. I'm normal again.
1d10.
You scare me. I turn around and fire the gun. No, I'm kidding.
9.
9. Oh boy,
Did you just melt the demon with the fucking... Oh, did you just kill somebody we needed?
don't worry. As both of you, turn around, just, with the sound of splashing coffee, you see this, you see the long, like, same multi-jointed creature you saw a second, like, for a second when you closed the door behind the maze. It's this humanoid arm and hand, though you can't really tell what specific sex it comes from, but it seems to, like, change at random as it stretches on. And it goes from, like, elbow to hand, to elbow to hand, to elbow to hand. And you can't see the beginning of it, because it just leads all the way back down from the staircase. But, you poured some coffee on it, and,
Not Denny with the frag out.
yeah, you see it, like, jerk back, and it's, like, leaking yellowish fluid as it, like, as the arm races back down the staircase.
I pull out the gun, but the wappy gun, the zappy gun. And then I start shooting that down behind me, too. Fuck you, I'm done.
It's retreating.
Die.
Like, you actually dealt its HP and coffee damage.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? The situation is so comical, I'm not even gonna call for a sanity check.
Imagine if you could defeat an SCP by throwing fucking burning coffee on it.
I don't think that's ever happened to it before, to be fair.
It probably doesn't know what to do. Like, huh?
This creature now explicitly becomes the enemy of the coffee houses. Starbucks destroyed as soon as it opens its doors.
Alright. Eventually, like, the whole, like, the top of the stairs, like, you're sizzling through at this point, but it squeezes back into the regular hallway. What if you roll me a spot hidden as you, exit your narrow staircase?
I'll do it.
Okay, Jude does it. Oh boy, as you exit back onto the hallway, you spot something, Jude, that's out of place in this hallway, because throughout this hallway, you've only seen 3 things. Yellow wallpaper, doors, and a staircase. But you see, like, a child, like, you see a crayon on the floor.
Hog, crayon, Crayola.
Yeah, it's a. I don't know when that company was founded, but it's a Crayola crayon. In fact, it is jungle green. Anyway, crayon.
I used to be in the Marines. I eat the crayon. I'm kidding.
That's fun. Liam, roll me 1d12. Okay, this encounter table is now mostly the final room.
A 1.
Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? You finally reach the end of the hallway. Like, the hallway just ends off in this one singular door. It looks like it's a screen door for like a patio, but you can't see behind it, even though like it should be mesh.
Mm.
Uh, as you open it, you realize that you just couldn't see because behind the door is just this dark forest of tall trees that seem to stretch into the distance. Like,
Ah, I see. The great Satan has come to challenge us.
the canopy above is so thick that you cannot even see the sky, and it is like pitch black here. Uh, and as you kind of peek through the door, you realize the door leading to like this forest is just free floating in the air, or free standing in the air. Still ground floor though. It's just like a door in reality.
Excellent. By Allah's will, I shall become a martyr.
Uh, there's a very dim light. You can see it through the trees. Remember to drink water.
I guess I begin running.
Yep, let's move.
I take the big step down, trying not to spill my very hot coffee.
And the man in the back said, "Everyone attack! Trying to do a ballroom blitz."
All right. As you both like step into the forest, the door like behind you kind of shuts and statics out of existence.
We're in trouble.
See. Thankfully you still have your flashlight, so you just flash that on. Roll me a navigate check, Jude, because you're good at that.
Am I?
Yeah, you have a 40 in navigate. I mean, you chucked through that.
Navigate me.
Yeah, because I got lucky.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Well, get lucky again.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just that easy. I don't know why you think it's so hard. Let's see. As you navigate through the light, to the light, you thankfully avoid a bunch of like fallen logs. You avoid like branches. You navigate, your way through this forest. Liam, though, you're the one with the flashlight. Roll me a spot hidden.
21. Yes.
Walking through, you notice like more and more, like there's more crayons now.
I don't like that.
And like they're all leading towards the light, whatever that may be.
Oh, guess we're going to the light. I pick up enough crayons for the crayon car bomb I'm building.
As you continue through the forest, out of idle curiosity, do one of you want to climb a tree?
Honestly, that was my first idea. But I have coffee in my hand, so I can't.
You give the coffee to Liam.
Climbing time.
No.
Give me the coffee, kid.
No.
Okay, no raise for you.
You don't. You're not my boss.
Yes, but I am still above you at the station. I'm gonna say you kidnapped Frank. And I'm joking entirely.
You see the white knuckle grip on the coffee?
You resist the urge to climb a tree, and you're getting closer to light, and you notice like as you trek through, like the ground that was like just packed dirt is slowly turning into carpet.
Sure, why not? Is it actually carpet? I
Yeah,
guess
it's
not.
like literally carpet, and there are like trees still growing directly out of it.
Huh.
And you keep walking on, and you notice like eventually the trees turn like Like they sort of like start fading the wallpaper.
Strange.
But at the end of the forest, you've reached the light. Uh, here we go. Ignore the eyeball. You arrive in this living room. There's an ugly looking couch in the middle of the room and a staircase off to the left.
I cannot see anything.
Oh, uh,
It's just static.
the uh, oh, I think I know what happened. Oop, there we go. Sorry, I had token vision
Hmm.
on.
There we go.
Uh, both of you feel like the hairs on the back of your neck start to prickle as if something is looking at you. Not the eyeball on the wall. That doesn't exist. Feels like something's watching you from behind you.
Circle up.
Alright, both of you kind of turn around and you notice from the woods behind you there's like mannequins. And like a lot of them have like hands covering their faces, but there's definitely mannequins that weren't there before looking at you from behind the trees.
Not great.
Uh, every time like you blink, like more and more mannequins seem to appear and they're like inching forward towards you, towards both of you.
What in the fucking Doctor Who?
Grab the gun, kid.
Grab the gun. You have the gun.
You're the Zuba Zuba gun.
Oh, yeah, that. The Zoot
Scriddly
Zoot
bopping.
gun.
I pull out the real gun.
I would like to remind you that the staircase is right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving towards the staircase, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
Jude, advance towards the staircase. Stay back to back. I'm gonna keep an eye on these things as we advance.
All right.
Okay. She
Uh,
has coffee in front of her ready to throw upwards, and she has a fucking channel changer below her ready to fucking beam downwards. I'm dual wielding. And if I need to, I will become Zora One Piece, put that baseball bat in my fucking mouth, and start going at it.
all right. Both of you, settle back to the staircase. Uh, and like as the mannequins are creeping closer and closer, you kind of both of you just walk up the staircase. And as like you ascend above, you see like one mannequin. It's moving even though like it sees you. It like it peeks around the corner and looks at you, but it doesn't go beyond the uh like the entrance to the staircase.
Hmm.
Don't like that.
Uh, uh you finish ascending the staircase and you find yourselves in kind of like it's just kind of vestibule like chamber and there's multiple doors just surrounding both of you. Uh you see there's one that's labeled like uh there's one labeled like McCloskey, there's one labeled uh Jason and you hear like a faint like child's crying behind it. And there's like another one that's just labeled library.
Oh, library was mentioned on the thing. What do you think?
Yeah, but the child crying. What if it's the child?
Gonna say it's probably not a child. I'm going to open up library.
Uh all right.
I am incredibly paranoid. Anything in here? No child could have survived this long.
When was the
As you
child
walk
kidnapped?
past the door labeled Jason, like
Jason.
uh yeah, no, that's a child's crying. Like you'd think it could be faked, but children.
Oh damn it! Let's find the fucking. Fine, we'll save
Fine.
the kid.
You open the door to the kid's room in a huff. Inside the room, it's reminiscent of a child's bedroom. There's a strange floral wallpaper, and there's a small child's bed that's has strange angles and proportions. And there's just like a rocking chair, like in the corner of the room, it's just shaking back and forth rapidly, and on it is just this featureless human-sized doll with red
Oh,
hair and a blue dress.
I
But
back out and I
Oh,
close the
that
door.
isn't the child.
you hear the crying. It's coming from underneath the bed.
Oh,
Can child
I
understand English?
Jude check the bed and he makes a show of training the gun on the doll.
All right, Jude, you reach the bed and you recognize this kid.
Oh, it's the
Unbelievably,
disappeared kid.
yeah, it's Jason, but he is curled up in a ball crying, like his little eyes out.
Do you want to go home?
You see him shoot up and like almost retreat back into the bed, and like he's stammering out, like he can barely say a word.
We're not
He's
demons,
like
kids.
almost unbelievably like you are probably the first human he has seen for however long he's been stuck in here.
We
Yeah, we
can't
got
go
trapped down
home
here.
unless we get out of the room, and then you'll stay in the middle of us, and we'll try to go home. But you're never gonna go home if we don't get out of the room.
Uh, ooh, that's fun. Give me a
That was what a incredibly threatening way to say that.
yeah, give me a give me a psychology roll or psychoanalysis with one bonus die.
Give me a you're fucking psycho roll.
Yeah, give me a psycho roll.
Psychology?
Yeah, psychology.
Okay. What's a bonus die?
You click on it. It just basically rolls you a yeah. You see him like stop shaking and crying. I mean, he's still crying a little bit, but you see him kind of square your shoulders as much as he can. And he kind of reaches out to you, one of his hands.
All right. I
Grab
have
him, we gotta go,
collected a
dude.
child. All
Alright.
right, we're gonna go. We're gonna get in front of me, and we're going to get in between me and the nice big man over there. And we're
I am
going to leave.
I am keeping the gun trained on that doll until we are out of here.
As you grab Jason's hand, uh, the rocking chair stills, and the doll
I
on top of
hiss.
it,
Like a monster.
yeah, uh, it leaps to life, and like,
Bang.
bang. All right, roll me. What should I call it? Firearm skill.
Yep, single shot. This is a handgun, correct?
Yep. So under 40.
22. Yeah.
22.
Let's
Woo-hoo.
go.
That is 1d10's worth of damage.
7.
7. Oh boy. Let's see. It goes from
I'm saying the cheesy one-liner. I hated Chucky as he shoots the doll.
all right. You sink a bullet into it, and you see like its form as you shoot like twist and shift, and it becomes it becomes smaller now, but a form shifts into like
Static gun.
a symbol monkey, like a symbol monkey. You know, like those like monkeys with like the two like ding ding ding.
I know. I love
As-
trans-dimensional bullets.
as seen in COD Zombies.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
It is much smaller now though, but it is Jude's turn.
Static gun.
Static gun. I will tell you, the static gun. This thing
Will
is
not work.
it's already solid. I will give you that much.
It's already what?
It's already
Solid.
solid.
Okay. Is it moving? Because
It's
monkeys
still
can't move.
it is moving. It is a symbol monkey that can move, and it looks like
Okay,
it
well, I'm
really wants
gonna.
to slay me with its symbols.
Okay, well, I'm going to hit it
Right, roll
because
to hit
it's
it.
a child's toy. Hulk smash.
Screams. "Ah,
Hulk smash.
All right, 1d8.
not screaming. Ah, and smashing it.
5.
Just enough. You smash that shit like it's a like button. Uh,
Bigger than you, which
you
means I'm
slap it
higher
with
on the
your good
food
old
chain.
stick thing, and it just it all shatters like porcelain.
I'm bigger than you, which means I'm higher up on the food chain.
Basically.
Get in my belly.
But that's that. You've saved a child.
All right, kid. You heard Jude. Stay between us. I'm
You,
taking point.
you kind of see him give like a tiny little yes, sir, and like he walks in between you and Jude.
I'm beginning to. I'm beginning in my head canon to think. Oh, I'm beginning in my head canon. I'm beginning to think Liam served in Nam.
Uh, see. Uh, you go back to the room labeled Labari.
Library.
And you creak it open and you enter a massive diamond-shaped room. You can see clear like it's hundreds of feet across, and it has a pretty low ceiling. You'd call it like 7 foot, and there's like flickering fluorescent lights just kind of uh covered a roof. Yeah, roof. And you see
Ceiling.
like there's shelves of like countless and countless scores of VHS tapes, all of which have like bizarre glyphs uh labeled on them. And do you hear like a distant sound like the buzzing of like numerous electronics coming from deeper in the room? Only one way forward. Uh,
Yep.
you know what, Jude? Roll me one more navigation check. You got this.
God.
My dude's definitely doing the fucking John Wick gun to shoulder.
How many bullets are you?
Fired one, so I have 5 bullets left.
Yeah, that sounds right. You pass, as the kids say. Uh, let's see.
What do you get?
Both of you navigate the shelves, and you see like you enter the center of the room, and it's like this large open space just surrounded by this VHS maze. Uh, the ceiling above kind of empties out into a vast tunnel, and in the very center, right below that tunnel, there's this mass of human bodies and
Oh,
TV
I
sets.
used 1 luck spent to make it a perfect success.
Oh,
Oh, uh, you didn't have to, but sure.
I didn't. I didn't know we got Alexa GPS in here.
Yeah, there's just this mass of human bodies and TV sets. They're just fused together into this massive column that it just
Siri.
rises to like unknown heights just through the cavity in the ceiling.
Siri, lead us out of here. What the fuck is a Siri?
You see flesh is just fused with electrical components and arteries and nerves that are stretched and fused together that are like
Yeah,
transformed into wires. And they're all like spread across the ceiling like some kind of spider's web.
I don't like that.
I throw the
Uh,
coffee on it.
you see like uh a lot of where heads should be are TV monitors. And sometimes just where they're just TV. There's like they keep randomly like tuning to various images of eyes and mouths and or brains. And the sound of like screaming and crying and the buzz of like electricity are
Oh,
almost
you know what?
deafening.
Can I shoot it with the gun of the beam gun?
Uh I will tell you right now, the beam gun won't do anything to this thing.
Uh,
But you see, like, just from oh, speaking of seeing, sanity check.
21, I'm fine.
with my 69 sanity. Wow.
Wow, you're both of you knock off one, but you're both saner than I expected at the end of this.
We've seen some wild shit so far.
As soon as Jude went through the floor of the world, she decided that nothing else could surprise her more.
You see, one of the bodies, is wearing a torn polo shirt. It seems very familiar because that's the work uniform for the WSHP TV station.
Oh god damn it, Frank.
As you say that, approaching, you see there is in fact a name tag pinned to it that reads Frank Mars.
Yep.
Frank no longer has a head.
Yep.
His arms and legs are just a mess of fused wires and viscera, and there's like a giant tear in his clothing, like exposing his chest. And where his sternum should be is like a vertical slit with like ribs receding along the sides and into the dark wound. Uh, give
Not
me
great.
both of you give me an electrical repair, or a mechanical repair check.
That is.
Yeah, 21 on my 60.
I can do an electronics. Electronics try? No, I do not understand what's going on.
Liam, you understand that, like, uh, you see like fleshed wires coming from beneath Frank's ribs into like a very large TV set. And you realize at the exact moment that like that slit in his chest is the exact size for a VHS tape.
Oh, that's fine. That's normal. That's a fine and normal thing we want to happen. Grab the VHS tapes.
You go to the VHS tapes. All of these are covered in esoteric symbols, but
Can I find the one that lets me win?
uh yeah, give me a library use. Both no, yeah, both of you. I'd say both of you are working on this. But you recognize some of the symbols from that bloody note you picked up a while ago, so
Yeah, I don't
I failed
understand
a
what's
library check.
happening.
35 on a 30.
alright.
Once there was a way to get back home to
Both of you
you.
get a bonus, so you can roll it again.
Oh, we got a bonus dice?
Yeah, because you found that sheet. Oof. Liam,
Bonus
what'd you
dice?
roll for your second?
Oh, so I just roll second?
Yeah, just you rolled a tens dice again.
I rolled a 32. I'm just gonna take 2 luck and make it a success.
That works. You're sorting out through the tapes. You sort out like that one is house, that one is like house and forest, that one is in etc. etc. As you're sorting through, you do see like there's just one tape that's for some reason marked in English that's just labeled Afier Institute.
Oh,
But
pop it open.
you do sort out a system for putting these tapes together. Are you just popping the tape into Frank?
Yep.
Sorry, Frank.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Now we can do one last video together.
Yay!
No.
I
Oh,
don't
Frank.
want
Oh,
to watch
Frank.
it. Oh, I tell the kid to close his eyes and his ears.
No, that kid's re-traumatized.
No,
Nope.
that kid cannot be any more traumatized than he already is.
Like half of the time he's either covering his eyes or covering his ears, but he can't do both.
What? I tell him
Tell him to do
to
both.
close his eyes, cover his ears, and hum.
He starts humming. He starts humming
Yeah,
like
exactly.
starts humming like the
Camptown
Seinfeld
lady,
theme
sing the
song.
song,
Yeah,
doo-da, doo-da.
he starts humming Campfire Ladies. Uh, let
All
me know
right,
when you're
kid. You
both
know
in
Electric
here.
Avenue. Hum that.
He starts humming Electric Avenue.
All right, rock and roll. Let's fucking traumatize us.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
The discoveries made during the tragic 1967 moon landing disaster fundamentally altered the way we think about our world. All disciplines of science, from mathematics to physics to biology, were profoundly transformed that day in July. 12 years of laboratory testing and research yielded fantastic results. A new reality, hidden between the wavelengths of various radio waves and other naturally occurring phenomenon, was finally breached. By using a signal modulation interruption device, display screens could be transformed into gateways into and out of this world, and potentially to other worlds beyond. Additionally, it is theorized that entities within this dimension could be solidified and brought into a physical state which could be interacted with by researchers. Unfortunately, this new reality was completely alien to the human psyche, and later testing devolved into insanity.
Not great.
Okay.
The moon dimension. Can't say I've
I
been
think
there
we're
before.
on the moon. We fell down, not up. We're not in the moon.
Yeah, but what dimension would we be able to track that dimensionally anyway? We're debating this is like the child is just
No.
screaming.
No, because, well, he's still having Camptown Lady sing the song. No. I don't think so. Because that would require movement as well, right?
I don't know. I'm not a metaphysics expert. I make radios.
Hmm. Because that would require teleportation, and we didn't teleport, we moved. We fell through something. Like a hot knife through butter.
Opening. And you are muted, by the way.
I didn't know that.
I do not know.
When did I even press asterisk? Weird. There's nowhere near that button.
I came back and we're muted, so I was looking at you like, eh?
Alright. As you're debating this, whether you're in the moon dimension or not, a lot of the messages on you see a lot of TV screens flicker to messages that say like, "We watch you, watch us. You use the signal. We are the signal. Rejoice, receiver. A technician comes. You will receive the signal."
No.
Counterpoint. And then I blow up.
I want out.
As you say that, there's a light in the massive shaft in the ceiling, lights up, and you see that same gray woman float down, like directly, like she is dropping in front of Frank's television.
I bring the coffee straight up. I am holding it in my hand. I have the gun out.
All right. Yeah. This time, just roll me a brawl check. See if you splash coffee on this, or I guess. Do you have any throw? Probably not.
I will use all my luck to make sure this lady burns to death in front of me.
Alright, roll me a throw check.
Throw?
Yeah. It's under
fuck is
fighting.
wrong?
It's not in alphabetical order.
I will use my luck. I'm not even kidding. I will use 23 luck right now. I am
Alright.
not fucking blinking. I am not dealing with this.
Roll me 1d10.
10.
Wow. Unbelievably, you in fact, who knew just 1 cup of coffee was a broken weapon?
Yeah. The Coffee Maker. My favorite future Jason Statham movie, The Coffee Maker.
Yeah, you splash that coffee on her, and you're zapping her with the gun again?
Yeah.
For a second, she turns solid enough. Like, for a second, it's almost like she tries to intangible through the coffee, but
No, fuck you.
it's like she is surprised that she's hit by this coffee, and, you see, like, the coffee, like, not melt through, but kind of, like, slow away some of, her bodily person.
Gun!
Alright, gun. You have it. Use it.
Bang! 21.
21, that's a pass, right? Yeah, okay,
Yep.
so you also get 1d10.
5.
5. Okay, gamer's still going, though. It is a chunk of damage on her.
I hope she took mental damage from that shit. I hope she's just like, I didn't know that could happen.
Oh, yeah, because, she is focused on you now. Because, you have annoyed her the most. Give me,
Hit her with the coffee again.
she is going to swing at you
I'm
for...
hitting her with the bamboozling
Yeah.
machine.
You swing at her with or she swings at you with her impossibly long arms. You can either dodge or fight back.
God, what do I have better? Where is dodge?
Dodge is...
I'll dodge. I'll try to dodge.
Alright. Thankfully for dodging, you just have to match her success, whatever she gets. She got a regular success.
I would like to push it. Push. Push.
Alright, push your
Push it
luck.
real good.
What am I doing? I already lost it. That's disguise, Denny. Disguise. Oh!
Alright,
Every time I make a reaction, I hope you pull up my roll. I really do.
alright, she swings an arm at you, but you definitely dodge out of the way. Meanwhile, Liam, you're far away with the gun, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm nearly as close.
Don't worry, that doesn't matter. As she, like, after her swing, like, she pulls her, like, her head snaps to you, and you've, remember that wound you got from, that, shot you got?
Yeah.
You see a bunch of, like, your veins and arteries and nerves start flowing out of your wound, and it's like trying to reach for a wall to, like, almost fuse into it.
No.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
Put some tape on that.
I cast no.
Yes,
Come
no.
on, baby. 45 out of 50. I succeed.
Unbelievably, like, you, as your Viscera kind of forces its way out of where you got stabbed, you physically grab it and, like, you're trying to, like,
No.
like, you're literally pulling it back away from
Bad veins.
yeah,
Don't
you're
do
trying to,
that.
like, pull it away from the walls. See. Roll me a power check.
Ooh, that's not bad at all. That is a 32 on 60.
So that's a hard success.
Don't think so. I think that's like 2 above a hard success.
Uh,
You know what? I'll make it. I'll spend 2 luck and make it a hard success.
you'll spend 2 luck and make it a hard success? Alright. You see, like, some of your veins, like, they almost, like, they get covered in static for a minute. It looks like they're about to transform, but you kind of sheer, like, force of will, like, your veins kind of settle back in. You're still bleeding heavily from said stab wound, but at least
Ow.
you're not becoming a living receiver. Let's see. We're back up to the top. Hey, Jude.
Static gun finally work?
It's been working. It's, roll me a luck check. 'Cause you don't have mathematics.
Did you mean make coffee?
No, I said luck.
Make coffee check.
I would like to use 2 luck to make my luck.
See, that's the problem, because if you use 2 luck,
No,
you'll be 2 luck away.
No, because we're catching it right now, right? Hold on, hold on. I'm mathing this.
Now, if you spend 2 luck, your luck will go down to 30. And you'll still only have a 32.
Fine.
You see, like, you see a gray woman, like, she was solid, but, you don't know anything about math. You just turn some random dials on this thing, but, it looks like whatever setting you had on before, she's adjusted to it, and she goes back to being more static than solid.
Alright,
you can spend your round to try to do it again.
I fuck with the doohickeys via electronic.
Alright, you fuck with the doohickey via electronics.
I'll push it.
You'll push it?
I'll push it.
Like, you are twisting knobs and dials. You're 90% sure you get one of the dials stuck.
No, this is a nightmare!
You would have to spend, like, another... You would have to spend another turn fiddling with it just to, like, get it unstuck.
Do not cripple our defensive effort, Denny. We must hold the line.
I'm trying.
But that was your turn. Liam, it's your turn.
So she's staticky and incorporeal, right?
Yeah, she is staticky and incorporeal again.
Incorporeal, not corporeal, right?
Yeah, incorporeal.
Fuck, so my gun isn't going to do a goddamn thing to her.
You see Jude fiddling a lot with the little device.
I am going to assist Jude and use my electronics to fix it.
You have mathematics, right?
I do... I think, yes, I do have mathematics. Would that be better to fix it with?
Yeah, you get a bonus die for mathematics, so, I mean, you have 7
Alrighty.
electronics. 'Cause
7!
Alright, you snatch it from Jude's hand.
This dial.
Yeah, it's like, alright, you test each frequency until you find the right one, and she's solid again. She'll be solid for, the next round of combat, but, it is...
I'm gonna say, is that my whole turn?
Yeah, that is your whole turn. You snatched it from, Jude, and you fixed it.
Hit her with the coffee again, kid.
I mean, do you have your coffee still?
I thought I drank it to heal because I was dying.
Well, true. I only took a sip of mine.
She is swinging on sour cream. Sorry, it's the name on the
Hi,
wheel.
it's me.
She's swinging on Jude yet again.
I gotta roll a dodge, I guess.
Yeah, you
Give
just
me one
gotta
second.
you gotta dodge.
God.
You want to push it? Actually, how much luck do you have?
I only have 32.
You can just spend 24 luck.
Fine, I'll spend the rest of my luck for my life. I'm not doing math today.
Alright, you spend
Okay.
24 luck. You're down to 8 luck.
Oh
It
my
doesn't
god.
matter.
You dodge yet again, but alright, back up to the top. Jude, you're no longer holding the signal disruptor, but you are holding one mean cup of joe.
I thought I gave it back.
What?
Did you give it back, or because you
Yeah.
fiddled with
I
it?
thought I had all the coffee. I thought I
Alright.
spent my coffee. I had 2 coffees.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
he had a coffee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're out of coffee, but you still have your big stick.
Yeah, I'll try beating her with the big stick. I'm fucking tired of this bitch. She's gonna get knobbed in the head.
Alright.
Repeatedly.
Phrasing.
Knock her in the head.
Man.
She will attempt to dodge. She also failed.
Did she fail worse than me?
Yes. She rolled a 37, you rolled a 34. Twack. Using the stick you found from a random forest. You whack her. How do you finish her?
Wait,
it's
did she
your
have
stick.
1 health or something?
She had 4.
Wait, well, I still have to roll.
Oh, yeah, you still roll
roll
damage. Yeah. You know, this fight could go on longer, you're right.
I did 9 damage.
Yeah, no, how do you finish her?
I'm gonna whack her into the TVs. Fuck you, bitch.
You baseball bat her into the TVs. Thankfully not Frank's. You see, like, her body kind of knock down a few of the towers and bodies. And you hear the first sound you ever heard from this, gray woman. It is this blood-curdling scream as she, like, stretches and, like, distorts before exploding and kind of sending just crackling static throughout the room. But as you hear that, you notice, like, there's more buzz and TV static as, like, you see, like, from a distance, some of the walls are starting to, like, fade away into TV static.
Huh?
And the amount of room you have is shrinking.
Do we have the thing we need to leave?
Yeah, you figured out that, from the video, you found out that, like, you can slot in correct tape and point the signal jammer at it, and you can, head your way back home.
Fuck out!
But you have to find that tape.
Do we know which one is the correct tape?
You, can do, library use with a bonus, because you sorted out a system.
Once there was a way to get back home to you. Oh my god!
Alright, Jude, you're tearing through these catalogs until you find one that says, well, it vaguely says, forest, house, humans. There's one more thing on there. And it has, like, the grass symbol, and you work out that, there's enough of these where it's like, alright, this is the forest you guys came from.
Okay.
You slot it back into the TV.
We're beaming.
Alright,
We're also holding on to the little boy.
yeah.
Each one of us has a hand holding the little boy's hands.
Yep.
Liam, roll me, electronics check.
All right, this is my fucking job. 43 on a 70.
Alright. You work out that you find the right amplitude to set the signal jammer to, and you point at the TV, and you see like the picture on the TV screen. Instead of being staticky, it sharpens into focus.
Very nice.
But then you realize that someone has to keep the portal open for the two people in front of you to do it.
Oh! All right, kids, get going.
Wait, no, that's fucked up. There's got to be another way.
Nope. We don't have time. Everything's closing in. Get moving. Take care of the kid. Tell them what happened here. Fucking go. And he like bodily grabs her and throws her.
I'm so sad.
Jude, you like as he throws you through the TV, like you just see like his face getting like grimmer and grimmer as like more static rolls in, but
Before the static hits, once they're out, I have a gun.
no, Jude, you get spat back on force, but Liam, you realize that there's enough tapes that if you're quick enough, you might be able to jury rig something to like keep the signal jammer on and point to the TV.
Fuck. What do I need to roll?
You know what? Let's do one final luck.
Oh god.
Use all of it.
Come on.
Use your luck, you push your luck.
This is a 50-50, it's 49.
Yeah. 43.
43. You
Get
use
me
like
out
you
of here,
find enough
Scoop.
tapes, like you find like I don't know, a fucking chair. You like jury rig for a second you're like standing amongst you know that one scene in Rick and Morty where like he's like accepting death for like just
Yeah.
the first time? That's you in this moment. Like you're holding the gun to your head, but then you just think to yourself, it's not ending here.
Fuck, do I look like a pussy?
Like you're throwing TV, like you make a TV stack tower, you set the stone jammer on it, like you find a way to like keep the tiles jammed using even more VHSs. Like the static is down to just it's you and like most of Frank is are left, and like the little bit of floor you're standing on.
And he books it out.
Meanwhile, Jude in the real world, you're just sitting in the forest, and you see like a little kid's like he kind of tugs at your like sleeve. Miss, did Mister
Yeah.
die?
Because she's crying. She's sobbing belligerently. She is a mess.
But you and the kid both hear screaming
I
from
can't hear
somewhere
shit.
above you.
I can hear shit.
Hello.
Yeah.
You are sobbing on the ground. Roll me a listen check while you're sobbing.
Once there was a way.
You hear the sound of like someone screaming and it's getting closer. But it sounds like it's coming from above you.
No. I grab the child and I start running.
Liam, as you exit out to the TV, good news is you're back in the real world. Bad news is you recognize
Can
those
you
top of those
imagine?
trees.
Oh. Help. Are they deciduous trees?
Roll me a con check.
What does that have to do with them being deciduous trees?
I don't know what that word means, and I'm refusing to acknowledge it.
It's a 43, but they're fir trees. Are they large, stationary, upright trees?
They are large, stationary, upright trees.
Okay, I know how to handle this. Roll into a ball.
Alright, roll me a con check.
43 on 60.
Alright, Dude, as you're running, you hear like a thump in the floor, like a thump like landing on the ground behind you. You just hear a loud fuck. It is a very familiar fuck now.
Ow. I jury rigged a thingy. I'm okay.
She is crying. She is laughing and she is crying. This is
Please
her
get
actual
me a
breakdown.
No, please.
She's
My leg
she's
is broken. I need a splint.
She gives the stick, the most powerful stick in the world.
All right, let's fucking go. Fuck this. I'm tired.
Alright, unfortunately you have to walk back through the woods, but,
Oh god. I'm gonna go make that my sheep farm in Scotland with my generous government pension.
Yes.
let's give a little
Yes,
flash
it is.
forward. Thankfully, you make it onto the main road, and after, like, walking down the street, holding out your thumbs, like, someone stops and picks you up. Uh, and, uh, he drops you off the police station. You return, Jason to his mom, and they have a very touching reunion.
Jason. Jason.
You also see, Mr. Klosky there, the person you told to hide in the police station.
Good man.
He comes up to both of you, and helps, he shouts for medical attention for both of you. And, both of you are
My
bundled up
leggy
into ambulances. Do you explain, like, about the Gray Woman or any of that, or do you just say you just found Jason in the woods when we were working on the podcast?
I don't know how we would even begin to go about explaining it.
Yeah.
I say we found him in the house in the woods.
Alright, what do you do, Jude? Do you also, corroborate that story?
Jude is belligerently crying.
Okay, they mark you down as, unable to give testimony.
Hey Jude, hey buddy.
Yeah. And by that, I'm just not gonna do the crying thing. It's obnoxious.
Both of you are, like, next to each other in, like, you're not in an interrogation room, you're in a lab, but you see, like, a lot of police officers, like, they
I
fix
have a
you up,
cavity.
but...
That's what that meant right there. That was pain.
Both of you are left alone for a moment while the police are, like, kind of, like, handling the missing kid case or dealing with that. Both of you are, like, sitting in, like, a room on a, like, uncomfortable police couch, like, together.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative.
That is the end of that. Lair Rosenbaum does indeed. He is good on his word. He gives you both raises. You're on the daytime shift. You are no longer an intern.
And we got a lot of fucking money because
Yeah.
that was how many ever hours of overtime constant that was.
He is a bit confused on why it took you both a week to fix a broadcast station, but
Hey, what?
He's good on his word.
Mm-hmm.
And he
We're
goes
in
on to
there
have
for
a
a
success.
week.
Yeah.
And he,
You know what? That's fine.
yeah, Larry Rosenbaum goes on to have a successful mayoral run in the next year.
No, he doesn't. I sabotage him.
you sabotage his
I
mayoral run.
would also be like out for blood. I'm not joking.
I report him for sexual harassment.
Is it true?
I lie about the sexual harassment.
Oh.
Ruin him. It wouldn't have mattered back then. He would still get away with it.
Yeah,
It
he'd
has to
still
be
get
very
arrested.
serious.
Yeah.
You know what? Dude, roll me a computer use.
For what? For what reason?
If you pass, I'll let you know.
Threatening.
You put together a anonymous, you make a post on the BBS board. All those missing person cases, it was the fault of WSHP TV station. Especially the head of the station himself, Larry Rosenbaum.
Ruin his life, chanting, ruin his life.
Larry that post, it is heresy, but it's enough that it's a bad look for his campaign, and he does, in fact, lose. And
back then they couldn't trace IPs. We win.
Yeah, and he never could find out who made that anonymous post that tanked his chances at his mayoral run. But that's the end of that. You've adventured through the Signal Realms, and you saved a kid while you're doing it. Good job, you two.
Thank God. Was there another person we could save?
I was going to. Calvin might have been in there if you didn't have the Signal Disruptor, because he. I mean, he would have been dead, but no, you saved the one kid. Everyone else was kind of fused.
Okay.
If you like pina
So
colada.
while the town does have an unfortunate number of missing persons cases that never get resolved, both of you know in your heart of hearts that no one will go missing for a TV-related reason. Again.
We think. Apparently, we crossed over to the F dimension, so.
I think we killed the bad guy.
I mean,
I did
Yeah.
a lot of damage to the bad guy.
I will tell you now, you did in fact you killed the person that was holding together the Signal Dimension.
oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
So it is you turned that channel off.
Good to see we dealt with Operation Signalis.
That's a fun
Jude
game
opens a coffee shop and she says cryptid shit sometimes. Like, you never know what coffee will do for you in the right time.
You have a coffee named the Gray Woman.
I have coffees named the Lifesaver. Careful while it's hot. Haha,
I-
whoopsie.
I have this. I open up my sheep farm in Scotland. I never
I
speak
am
of
there
what I saw.
too, because I'm
Yeah.
leaving America.
You live in Dublin, like in the same town as me. We
Mhm.
start a new life in Dublin.